relax, and enjoy another Resin Crafting with Chris Collected. Today's episode, I'm going to finish up the project that I started for my mom last week, and I'm going to use these unique new little pens, and let's see if they actually work out or not. As you can see here, I practiced a little bit earlier, and they work all right, but it took quite a lot of time to do. For today's project, I'm going to do the deer and the antlers, along with a few extra pieces. And so I only going to do 200 in the left and 100 in the right. Also, these are new bottles. I just got a new gallon of resin from Resiners. They were out of stock of their 2-gallon one, so I got the 1-gallon one instead. I've had really good result with their product so far, so I think I'm going to stick with it for the next batch as well. Next up, I'm going to put it in my dual head mixer. And get it all mixed together. Alright, now I got it all ready to go. Now it's time to get all those bubbles I put in it out. I just love to watch it drip. I hope everyone watching has a wonderful day. I am a very small streamer and a very small content creator, so please like, comment, subscribe if you can. Thank you so much. It is nice and tight. I gotta wait about 10 minutes, and then I get this awesome shot. I always love that shot. Next up, I decided to pour a little bit of the right one into the left, make them even. Alright, first up today we have mocha. Look at that one, looks really nice. This is gonna be for the body of the deer, so I'm gonna put that one in the right one. Next up, I have bronzed olive, and that's going to be for the antlers. I figured it has kind of a horn look to it while still being a little shiny. I also wanted to put a little bit of this glitter in there. You know me, I always have a little bit of glitter in it. And that's going to go into the horns. As well as this shimmering gold, and I'm going to put that into the body of the deer. And so that way the deer is going to have just an absolute ton of gold in it. All right, I'm going to stir them all up now. All right, we'll speed that up a little. First one done, let me get the second one. I start nice and slow, but by the end, it's going to hurry them up. Ooh, that sucker's tiles out my arms, but it's worth it to make sure it's all clean and all the way through. Look at that color. That right's going to be the deer and the left's going to be the antlers, and I think so far I have nailed the colors. All right, time to pour. Make sure to check out hashtag Chris Collected for all of my content. Now, first up, what I'm going to do is use this little pin, and it actually has the mica powder based into the tip of it. I found this on AliExpress. It's just a random thing. It just popped up on my feed, and I was like, you know what? I gotta give it a try. As you can see here, it's not working absolutely great. And so I have to get into the little crevices and see if I can get it to really get that pigment out. What I quickly realized was that it's not really working super great, and that there's actually a little thing in the cap that you gotta shake or you gotta like dab it to get it to keep going. So every time I put it in the cap, it works great. As soon as I use it once or twice, it then uses up that powder that's on the tip, and it has no ability to like put more powder on that tip. So it's not like a pin. So I have to keep dabbing it. So it was okay, but I think in the future, I'll probably just go back to doing it the more traditional way, which is putting some powder down on a brush. Because this brush it's built in there, but it just has no ability to get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. As this took about 10 minutes to do. Like it took so long because it wasn't working like the way I wanted, and I kept having to just put it in there and shake it and see if it would work, and just keep doing it over and over and over again. I'm gonna do the whole bottom in this purple, and then the top is gonna be done in the blue. The overall result, I think in the future, what I will do is just redo this whole thing off camera and kind of continue doing it that way. That way I could really get good color, like the one I did off camera to begin with, the card holder one. As you can see here, just going over and over and over again. Every time I get into the cap, I have a nice, good amount of pigment on it, and then it won't push it out. So it's just like, it was kind of a little annoying. All right, finally got all the purple done. Now I'm gonna get the blue done. I have about a dozen of these pins. So I'm not exactly sure I want to go and keep doing with them in the future, but I like the concept. I thought the concept was really nice. So like, okay, this little pin full of mica powder, and I'm going to be able to just, boom, 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 apply on. So in theory, it looks great. And maybe if I can find a higher end version from Let's Resin or someone else, then I'll probably buy that as well and test theirs out. All right, almost done. I know that was a little chaotic, so now relax and enjoy some resin pours. Having to use a super thin stream on this one. And as you can see, this left part and far right part are the only two parts that did not get extra color on. So that way the antlers will actually be 3 colors. The demolding for this project is included in the video. Make sure to watch it, it's a great one. This project turned out perfect. Just absolutely loved it. right, it's nice and full now. It's looking great. Go back over it all. Just make sure it's all nice and full. All right, next up is the deer, and I'm gonna do that one in that brown. Remember, it has a ton of gold into it. All right, next up, as anytime in the next couple months, I'm gonna try to do these hearts as much as I can. I want them for my Christmas gifts, but also at my booths in local events in Phoenix, Arizona. All right, next up is this business card holder. This one I was trying to do for like a 50-50 design. I figure for some added color, I'll add a little bit of that brown right on the back. This is quickly becoming one of my new favorite molds. This is a heart mold. And not to be outdone by the heart mold, another new favorite of mine is the balloon dog. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world that is safer for everybody. Now it's time for the demolding. First up, I'm going to do the heart. Super simple demold. And it looks great. Next up is the set of 4 hearts. I really like them because each one has a different hologram on the other side. So let's look at them. First up is the 2 not flake ones. This one on the right is all the circles, and the one on the left is a gradient. The one on the left is probably my least favorite because it's kind of like has some hollow on it, and the one on the right is absolutely my favorite. And then these are the 2 different types of foil, like chunky ones, and the thinner one. Which one do you like better? Next up is the business card holder. This was a little bit of a hodgepodge, and then also I used the rim to test out the thing. It actually looks really good, but as you can see here, it left a little stain. So I'm gonna have to use some rubbing alcohol or something to clean that off. But as you can see here, it absolutely transferred the color onto the rim. And it looks really good. This one I did off camera, and it took me 5 minutes just to do that little rim. So I should have known better that the antlers were gonna take too long, but I was optimistic, you know, I was trying to see what happened. Next up is the balloon dog. This one, only the head is really difficult to get out. The rest of it is a super easy demold. You just gotta force this little bit out. And there we go. All right, let's take a good look at this guy. So I've done some fantasy colors in the back, you know, blue, purples, gold, but this is the first brown dog, and I think it actually looked really good. Like I can see an actual dog being this similar color, and then all that gold is just shining through. It looks so good. And then now for the main attraction, the deer. This is a brand new mold for me, so this is the first time demolding it. I definitely needed a little bit of water in there. I always love seeing it squirt out there. Got it out. Now this is looking absolutely exactly how I want it. As you can see there's a little hole in his head where the antlers are going to go. But this looks perfect. I mean, real deers do have a dark brown to them, so, you know, I mean, some deers. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without a set of antlers. It really was stuck in there good. As you can see, that mold's going to need some cleaning as well. But it did transfer all of it out. I think I just had less of it on there. But let's see it all together. Looks absolutely great. The kind of faded mica on it, I think actually looks really good. It could have been a little bit more, but the idea was almost like it was on flames or like a magic set of antlers. So I kind of like that the tips are still a little of the yellow and it comes through really nice. Especially from a distance. Up close, you kind of see a little bit more of the splotchiness, but from farther away, it looks, I think, exactly how I want it. And this is how it's supposed to be presented together. You have that deer in there, just, you know, and then I will actually end up gluing that together. That way it will stay nice and upright. And this is a Christmas gift for my mama, and I hope you guys spend the next few months thinking about all the Christmas gifts you're gonna get and all the Christmas gifts you want to give as well. Actually, do you think this deer looks better in this corner? What do you think? Well, my name is Chris Collected. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and the rest of your year is absolutely great. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye, y'all.